It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I have a design team project for Color Rush Studio for you today. So I am using quite a bit of the Bold add-on kit that's a little more wintry. My photo is in the winter, even though it doesn't look wintry, but the fact that it's in the winter, I figure that I can get away with it. So what I'm going to start with is this background paper that has all of the wintry words on it, let's say. And I want to do a couple of torn edges. So I know I want to mat it in this black cardstock, so I'm starting with that. And then I tear off the upper corner, and then I'm going to tear off the lower corner and take that kind of middle piece out. Now I want to use the middle piece as this really beautiful green floral. And I was trying to figure out if there was a way that I could use the least amount of paper because I just need that center part. But there's not really a way. But what I am going to do is I'm only going to put adhesive on the torn area. And I'm going to put it on the bottom. And then I'm trying to figure out, okay, wait. I can just tear off the bottom. So now I have like a corner piece of that floral. And then I think that I could maybe figure out how to put this on without cutting it, but I eventually am going to need to cut it down to the regular size. That way I can attach the top portion. And at this point I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, this is kind of pretty without, just kind of a half and half. Do I want to add that upper portion as well and just kind of keep that middle area? And so I'm going to do the same thing that I did before because I love this paper and I feel like I need to hoard it. So I'm going to go ahead and tear that off. And then now I have the center aspect of my layout. So I can go ahead and put that on. And then I'm going to put my photo down here in the bottom left-hand corner. And it is a photo of my son and his girlfriend's shoes. I think this was one of the first days that they were in Rome. And if I am correct, I will double check before I do any journaling. But I'm pretty sure this is at that heart-shaped park in Rome. I guess kind of like their Central Park-ish kind of aspect to things. They showed me a picture, but when you look at the picture on the map, it is kind of in the shape of a heart. So this is the picture that I have of that. It's got some beautiful trees and hedges, and there's some sort of pretty building in the background. I'm not really sure. And it looks to be a little overcast. So this was in December of this year, actually. This is probably the newest photo that I have scrapbooked, but it was, for some reason, I had printed a couple of their photos out, and it was on my desk, and I thought that the photo looked really good with that green floral paper, and I just wanted to use it. So there are a couple of greenish shoes in the ephemera pack. One is some ice skates and one is some like hiking boots, snow boots, something to that effect. So I know when I want to get both of those on there because I think that's cute that it's of their feet and their shoes. And so I'm going to add their shoes. So I am going to do 3 embellishment clusters. I'm going to do one embellishment cluster up there in the right upper hand corner, which currently just has those ice skates and a heart. And then I'm going to add a floral, as well as I'm going to bring in some red, but not quite yet. Like right now I'm like, okay, so it was kind of monochromatic. Now I'm going to kind of start bringing in this pink. I'm going to do that with a couple of florals. I was thinking that love story book, but I don't end up using that. And then up there at the top, I've got the word love, which at this point I'm thinking that's a pretty good title. I might just stick with that. I'm not sure. And then there's a wreath, and I forget what it says inside, but I do cover that up. I also add a floral up there and an arrow, and then another one of the wood veneer hearts. So I am going to get a wood veneer heart in all 3 of the embellishment clusters. I just love these wood veneers. They're so pretty. So this is when I decide I am going to bring in some of this really pretty floral frazzle, and I'm going to use that as kind of a shelf for my photo to sit on. I was contemplating if I wanted to stick it here, but I didn't like the floral on the floral. I really liked the floral on top of the words. So I scoot everything over. I'm going to kind of create my shelf here, see how that's looking to me, and I really like that. So I will cut it so it's just a shelf. Everything can sit on it, and I'm going to go ahead and start gluing everything down. This layout, it didn't take me very long at all. So I think I actually do leave in some of the adhesive because otherwise this video would probably only be 5 minutes. So not that I don't like a 5-minute video, but I always feel like I have a little bit more to say. So I feel like for me, 7 to 10 minutes is kind of my happy spot for videos. So I'm going to glue everything down. I did add one of those fabric plaid hearts down there at the bottom as well. And I am going to add another title piece that says best friend, because these two they're pretty much best friends. And like I said, when I pulled in that frazzle, it pulled in some of that red. And so now the only red on this layout is in that frazzle down at the bottom, but we get these super cute, look at these flowers, these red fabric flowers. So I'm going to add 2 of those. So now I have some red in each of the areas. And then I also added some frazzle up at the top as well. So I encourage you to head over to the shop and check this month's kit out, as well as all of the other things in the shop. You can use my code Crystal10 and that will save you 10% in the shop. And then sign up for the kit club so you don't miss out on anything. I will have links to the Facebook group and Instagram so you can see what everybody else is making. So much inspiration, not only from the amazing design team, but also from all of the Kit Club members. I love seeing what everybody is making. So I think that is, I I thought I only wanted to add this little piece of frazzle up at the top, but it wasn't enough. So I had to get some more. And because the frazzle is so thick, I just decided to cut it in half because otherwise I was hiding the other half and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to save it for later. So that is going to do it for my layout today. I do have a couple of close-ups. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. I love to chat with you. So if you're watching this on my channel, hi. And if you're watching this on the Colorist Studio channel, make sure that you like and subscribe. So that's going to do it for me today. Remember to wear your crown. Bye.